Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Joanna Speller. I read your novel Black Ice. It was very inspiring. Thank you. I'm glad and I'm so flattered. You know, my life wasn't easy, but it was well worth it. Are you willing to just talk about the book with me? Yeah, of course. First, introduce yourself. You know, my name's Lorene Cary. I was born November 29th, 1956. I was born in Philadelphia, and I struggled because I am a woman and I'm black. There was a school. The name was St. Paul's. It was a boarding school. It just turned co-ed. You know, my neighbor, she told me to apply. I didn't think I was going to get in. I got accepted.
Oh my God, really? Do you realize that you're one of the first black students, or even female, to get accepted into St. Paul?
But you know what? I took that shot. And I did good in that school. I succeeded in all of my classes. I got A's, B's. I did my thing. I was even vice president of the disciplinary committee. I finally graduated from St. Paul's. It wasn't easy. Oh Lord, I tell you it wasn't easy. But I finally graduated, and I earned the Rector's Award. But you know what? I was not satisfied with that. I wanted more. I felt that award wasn't the highest award, so it wasn't for me. My family, they finally convinced me that experiences like that don't happen in the black community. So I got over it. Even though I accomplished a lot, there was a lot of obstacles that I had to go through that tried to distract me, but I didn't let them. I was always looked down upon by men in whites. When I used to walk down the street, guys used to come around me and just follow me. They used to stare at my buttocks, my breasts, and my thighs. That made me feel less of a person. I had this boyfriend. His name was Ricky. The first time he spent the night in my school, it was just unbelievable. I wanted to sleep in my roommate's bed for the night because she was gone. He just insisted that I sleep in my own bed with him. I fell asleep, then I wake up and I was raped. I used to work at this fast food restaurant in Summer. There was this cook there. He was always a little strange to me. But one day, I had to go to the freezer to get some burgers. Next thing I know, I was trapped in there. I look to my left and I see the cook. At first, I thought he was kidding. He was talking about all this nonsense about how I can't get out. Then, it clicked. He was trying to rape me. He was saying how I had to take off my clothes and everything. I felt so embarrassed. But luckily, I ran out that freezer. I went right to my manager.
You're putting it all on yourself. No? Yeah, stop provoking the cook. Stay away from them. You want your job, right?
But my manager, he told me just not to provoke the cook. Through all these obstacles, I just felt so alone. Your novel Black Ice inspired me 100%, and I bet millions of people across the world. But I have a question for you. Why am I, Lorene Cary, inspiring to you? You're determined, motivated, and you just always want more. I love that about you. I am so flattered that you're inspired by me. As a black woman, you inspired me to keep going. I'm glad I could do so. Well, thank you for coming. It was a pleasure to meet you. It was nice meeting you too. Thank you for having me here.
So how was the interview?
It was actually pretty good.
Any insights on life and the way people are?
Yeah, I learned people could be so cruel and life could have its hardships, but you could just move on from them. You know what I really gained from learning about her life though?
What?
That even though life has its hardships, you should never give up and always strive for more. Never be satisfied. You know, this whole thing just proves that women aren't weaker than men. They're equal. They could be just as successful.
Mm-hmm.